It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Spurs in San Antonio. Checking out the Spurs, they have to be pleased with the way things have gone for them this season, winning 3 of their first 4 games. They've been a confident-looking team since the end of the preseason. Tonight, we get to watch DeMar DeRozan, one of the more prolific scorers in the game. And Shaq, he's doing it without being a major three-point threat.
MRA is always interesting when a guy's getting it done in different ways. MRA stands for mid-range assassin, in case you know. Okay. And excellent on that shot.
Well, he draws the defenders off the double team. His dribble penetration is great.
What? Hey, come on. You're doing so many D's and B's there, man. I can't understand.
Well, I just
So what's he doing?
He's drawing double teams.
And how's his dribble penetration for DeMar DeRozan?
Oh, you almost
I almost bobbled that one too.
Yeah,
I almost bobbled the dribble.
The dribble penetration by DeMar DeRozan. That's pretty impressive. That's why I was trying to get it all out.
Yeah. You know a guy who never has any trouble getting any of those words out?
Who are you talking about?
Kevin Harlan.
Harlan. Y'all got me again.
Yeah,
I forgot who
you're forgetting about Kevin Harlan. Yeah.
There it is, maybe the most famous building in all of Texas. It's the Alamo, of course, here in San Antonio. This is 2K Sports broadcasting from San Antonio as the Spurs take it to the hardwood here at the AT&TCenter. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the 4th member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. So for the Lakers, their last game a win against Denver.
And how about the points they put up? I mean, they were aggressive. In fact, at times overwhelming.
Well, think about this. They were extremely versatile in their approach, taking what the defense allowed.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Well, guys, Lonzo Ball knew the Lakers needed a leader, and he thought he could fill that hole. He said a lot of it is natural. I think you're either born a leader or you're not. Now, the Ball family does not shy away from controversy, and it didn't last season either. So none of us know exactly where this is all going to end up. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And early on, you want to win games, of course, but maybe even more important, Chris, establishing your identity for the long haul.
Yeah, I mean, early wins and losses, they can be deceiving. If you think about teams that peak too early, you want to make sure that you establish your identity. And I would suggest for any rookie, your main character of your identity should be this: great listener, hard worker. After that, we'll see how many points you score, how many rebounds you get. But you need to come in as a rookie, humble, ready to work, ready to listen, and then usually things will sort themselves out.
Great perspective. And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for the Lakers right now, inside we've got Kuzma and McGee. Hart is out there with Ball, and it's LeBron in at the 3 spot.
And so it begins, taking control right up front.
So I like the effort. It always feels good to get on the board first.
Now here is McGee, pass the ball. McGee is screen. Here's Kuzma. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
Good at taking initiative inside. Once Kuzma is near the hoop, he's focused on scoring.
Aldridge is screen. Shoots over Kuzma. Aldridge can't get it to go. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Murray against Ball. Gasol with the steal. Here's Gay. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And turnovers were the story for them when they saw each other last. I mean, just a heartbreaking way to lose the game.
Kuzma, that's good.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
Well, yeah, he's a guy who can carry you for stretches, long stretches in this game. You want to get him involved early and often.
Good looking screen by Gasol. Here's Aldridge. McGee with the block. And they get it back. 5 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. From deep, Gay. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
James in the post. He's covered by Gay. Hart, no good.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding you.
No, I mean, there had to be a better option that time down the court. That's just a missed opportunity.
The Spurs have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And DeRozan kicks to Murray. And stolen by LeBron.
Oh, that's a tough pass to make there. He had a very narrow gap to squeeze it through and just couldn't get it done.
His quiet, easygoing nature, that's what Ball brings. That's what makes him so likable. He's someone his team loves to play for, and they generally respect.
A lot of people have a lot of opinions on Lonzo Ball, but one thing is for sure, Chris, he is a playmaker.
Oh, yeah, and his teammates love to play with him. That's a big thing, Kevin. I mean, he's a natural catalyst for this team. And it goes beyond his impressive passing numbers. I mean, you can see just how different the team is when he's on the floor. I mean, and it means they're moving, they're running. He came into this league advertised as an unselfish playmaker, and he's been that and some.
And he can't get the first one.
And at 6'6", Ball, very similar to Jason Kidd in terms of the vision that he plays the game with. His IQ is off the charts.
Good on the second free throw.
And it wasn't the quickest start for Lonzo Ball in his rookie year. You know, he had a lot of hype to live up to, but he showed he can be a player to build around. He plays as the high-octane engine for his team.
And San Antonio calls the first time out of the game. And over the summer, Ball stated that he wanted to add more strength to his game.
Yeah, and Ball said he saw the jump Ingram had between his rookie and sophomore year and was encouraged by that. He wanted to match that type of level of improvement, and I guess that means match that type of level of work off the floor. There's a lot to like about Lonzo's future in the league.
Now here's Murray. 23 points for him the last game against Indiana.
And look, it was more than his scoring. He was dominant on D. His steal numbers for that game were crazy.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's foul number 2 for him. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for the Lakers. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's DeRozan. San Antonio again missing. Lakers leading by 3. On the wing, James. The pass to McGee. And it's Gasol with the rebound. The Spurs have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats here for Ball. Good season for him last year. Put up about 10 points per game, 7 assists, and 7 rebounds. Year 1, he had to kind of find his way, but he seems poised to make some big strides here in his sophomore season.
Well, the team wants him to carve out a larger role for himself. But talent-wise, he's definitely got it in.
And what about the way Gasol sees the floor? So gifted at whipping the ball all over to the open man.
Beasley the screen. Off the screen. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And now here comes Gay leading the break. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. The Lakers in the lead. LeBron outside. Beasley, the pass to LeBron. It's 2-on-1. Here's DeRozan, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
And last summer, after 9 terrific seasons in Toronto, DeMar DeRozan traded to San Antonio.
And guys, you have to feel for the sudden change for DeRozan. Gave Toronto some of their best years. At the same time, happy that DeRozan has gone to an organization that has proven success over the years.
That one drops. He ties it up. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And C-Web, so many talk about the 2001 Lakers and how they might be one of the greatest teams to ever play. You saw their talent firsthand. What do you think?
I think they have, Kevin, a Hall of Fame coach, two of the greatest players to ever play the game is Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant. And right there, that 15-1 in the playoffs, that's the gold standard. I mean, Kobe and Shaq were very motivated that year. And I think they're in the conversation for best team ever.
James.
The reach of Gay is what helps annoy shooters. Once they see him into their peripheral, it changes the direction of the shot.
Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Ball dishes to Beasley. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
The Lakers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. Free throw, good, Beasley. And the Spurs now in the post-Kawhi Leonard era of the franchise. Greg, how do they recover, do you think?
If any team can survive losing a player of Kawhi's caliber, it's got to be the Spurs. They have good depth, got a good return in the trade, and players will step up. Won't be the power they once were for a while, but they'll rebound in no time.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Lakers with LeBron wasted no time trying to surround him with free agent signings, Greg, to help round out the supporting cast.
Names came in rapid succession after LeBron committed. Caldwell Pope, Rondo, Stevenson all joined in short order. We'll see how far this team goes, but you cannot deny how interesting things have gotten with this roster.
Here's Beasley following the score by DeMar DeRozan, and he gets it back. And it's ball in the corner. McGee a screen, goes up again.
And really, Gasol does an incredible job getting his hands up in the air, which results in a ton of rejection.
And the shot goes in. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now here's Murray. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Aldridge, no luck.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And that one is good.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Murray outside. Gasol a screen on LeBron. Gay kicks to Aldridge. There's a good screen. Murray outside. 5 on the clock. Aldridge a screen. Tries it from the top of the key. Rebounded by Hart.
He may have missed it, but that's a clean look at the basket.
To the middle. Here's McGee. And a missed layup. Spurs trail by 3. Here's DeRozan. Open jump shot off the mark. Here's the Lakers with the ball. Ball, the pass to McGee. He's looking for James and finds him. Count that bucket.
And no one can really compete defensively with LeBron's athleticism. I mean, his strength, just too much to match up with.
Murray kicks to Gay. Outside Gasol. The 11-footer, and Aldridge the basket on the assist by Gasol. Aldridge has got his second bucket of the night.
And the bounce pass is the ticket there. Very nice assist.
Ball with it, now guarded by Murray. Over Gay. They get it again. James wide open. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Now, James loves pulling up immediately off the pass. You can't give him any breathing room, even when the pass is coming his way.
Murray the pass to Gay. Outside Gasol. Here's Aldridge. A rebound by the Lakers. McGee's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
No good from Beasley.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. Pirtle, he's checked in for San Antonio. Mills comes in for Murray. And then for the Lakers, Zubac is checked in for JaVale McGee. Caldwell Pope comes in for Josh Hart. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Ball. Passes it to Gay. Over LeBron. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
It's time for him to start looking for other options. They can't let him keep shooting. His touch is gone. I mean, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Beasley with a clean look. A second chance effort. Got a piece of it.
Wonderful anticipation from Pirtle on that one, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's Rondo. Beasley left side. Stolen by Gay. Pass to Aldridge. Aldridge a screen. And DeRozan kicks to Aldridge. Back to DeRozan. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. DeRozan's got 8 points.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Well, with Kawhi Leonard gone, a new era for the Spurs. Even with the addition of DeMar DeRozan, San Antonio looks to be entering their most significant rebuild in decades.
Yeah, but at least they were able to get a star in DeRozan. Now, I would call it more of a reload than a rebuild for the Spurs. Still a lot of talent to work with on that roster.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Cunningham, he's checked in for Aldridge. Bellinelli comes in for Rudy Gay. And Walker subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. Rondo, no good. Spurs trail by 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Walker with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Cunningham dishes it to Bellinelli. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Mills for 3. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And Pirtle is a tremendous screener. When he's sacrificing his body like that, it really opens things up for his teammates.
Now here's James. He had 19 points in the win against Denver.
And not only that, I mean, if you think about it, he dominated the boards. His energy was incredible. He never stopped working.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Now here's Mills. He's covered by Rondo. Cunningham. But they'll get another chance. And a wide open look for Walker. And no good. And a chance to take the lead. Rondo passes to Zubac. That one goes. Count it. Zubac has got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, Rondo just knows how to wheel and deal. Has that exceptional feel for when one of his guys is open.
Mills can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 4. Throws it up high and out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. And a look now at the 4 areas where shots can come from. The paint, mid-range, and shots from deep all broken down for the Spurs.
And they pretty much ignored the corner 3 tonight. It's a useful shot to have. It really forces the D out wide and opens things up in the middle.
Rondo with the steal. And here we go. Stevenson heading to the hoop. And it's Stevenson finishing it off.
Yeah, always had great instincts defensively. Rondo using that length there to come up with the steal.
And Mills kicks to Cunningham. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. In the corner, it's Bellinelli. Here's Pirtle. From down in the low post, it goes.
There's no stopping Pirtle when he has the ball in that spot. Just abusing the defense down in the paint.
At the elbow, Stevenson. Dishes to Caldwell Pope. Rondo passes to Zubac. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. And the Lakers lead by 6.
That was all about the assist. Great pass to set up the shot.
And Mills kicks to Cunningham. They set the pick. The 3. Mills can't hit. LA's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Floats it up for James. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, you love seeing James soar like an eagle. He's exceptional at rising up quickly for the alley-oop.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Now, here's Bellinelli. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Walker outside. Here's Pirtle to the wing right side. And here's Mills from the arc. They get the rebound over Rock. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And they make sure to get the last shot of the quarter there. Nicely done.
Yeah, clock running out. They stay poised and get the shot off just in time.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll return shortly. Well, you see a lot of players who pick up a controller and fire up NBA 2K, thank goodness, including the king himself, LeBron James.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing the game, I'm putting certain lineups on the court that I see could actually help us in real life, which is very weird.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
And through that first period, for me, their work on the glass has been the difference.
Well, it means extra possessions, and that's certainly reflected in the score right now.
Cunningham is out there with Bellinelli. Then there's Pirtle, then it's Mills, and it's Walker in at the shooting guard position. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Now here's Mills. He's coming off a 10-point game against Indiana. Walker dishes to Pirtle. Shoots over Zubac. They get it back.
That's a great job to converge on him inside and prevent that easy look.
Here's Caldwell Pope. No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. Well, you look at Bellinelli, 4th in the league, and as consistent as they come at the free throw line.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope.
And Caldwell Pope, the Georgia product, when he's on the floor, it's for his defense. Can give you a handful of points, but what he takes away with defense is far more significant. One of the better perimeter defenders since entering the league.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both.
And Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. He just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
Cunningham passes to Pirtle. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Stevenson outside. Outside Rondo. That's tipped. It's stolen by Bellinelli. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's San Antonio with it, trailing here by 8. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, guys, we see new players coming into prominence for the San Antonio Spurs. Now, Greg Popovich gives his veterans credit for accepting it gracefully and helping the young guys be successful. He says it's a tribute to their character and awareness. Kevin?
They certainly have established a great culture in San Antonio. Really something. D.A., thank you.
Well, and Caldwell Pope really sees the court well. Everyone knows this guy can shoot, but his passing is also outstanding.
Lakers shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
And after the Lakers landed LeBron, the talk was about if they would add Kawhi Leonard as well. Ultimately, it didn't happen. Lakers want to keep their young guns in the end, and LeBron has said he felt that the team was ready without Kawhi and came to the Lakers because of that youthful core they had in place.
Rondo kicks to Kuzma. There's a good screen. Stevenson passes to Kuzma. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Caldwell Pope, and another basket for the Lakers.
And a terrific percentage here in the first half. You gotta love their rhythm and the flow with which they're playing.
Well, it's the shot selection. That's been a positive for them thus far and a negative for their opponent.
Now here's Mills. He's got 8, and the rejection by Zubac.
Look, it would be a huge boost for them if he could start knocking these down.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And it's a 12-point Laker lead. San Antonio calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
A different look now for San Antonio. Saul comes in for Jakob Poeltl, and Murray subbed in for Patty Mills. And then for the Lakers, JaVale McGee comes in for Ivica Zubac. And it's Josh Hart in for Caldwell Pope. It's stolen by Rondo to Kuzma.
And that pattern continues, guys. Another heat check, another log on the fire.
Oh, I know this feeling. They're in that special zone where you feel untouchable. They haven't missed in a while.
Murray kicks to Cunningham. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Cunningham. Gay comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And it's DeRozan in for Walker.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Los Angeles leading by 11. Rondo kicks to Kuzma. Pass to Hart. Inside. It's stolen by DeRozan. Rondo with the steal. And now the fast break. Rondo with the ball. And the slam dunk by McGee.
There's a nuance to the passing skill of Rondo. He just is able to whip that ball around to the open man.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Murray. It's stolen by Rondo. Now the pass to Kuzma. Outside Rondo. Stevenson inside the 3-point line. Here's McGee, the second effort. Can't hit that one. Nice D from DeRozan. Spurs trail by 13. Down low. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And with DeRozan getting traded, he said he felt backstabbed by Raptors management after they said he wouldn't be traded. At the end of the day, people will do what's best for their own position, whether they're a GM or a player. But you better believe they'll love DeRozan in Toronto forever, no matter what jersey he wears.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan. Chris, there are a lot of players offensively in this league who do certain things, just the nuances that create contact and draw fouls and get themselves to the line, aren't there?
Oh, yeah. When I think of fouls, I think of James Harden. If I was a big man in the league today, I would have nightmares about this guy because he gets to the free throw line almost in upwards of 10 times a game. His Euro step, his way to put his elbow up, he baits you to reach in, and then there's the presence of mind to be so quick that once you put your hand in the cookie jar, it's like your little brother telling you, "Ma," and you get in trouble. And that's what he does. He makes sure that the ref sees you getting that contact, you getting the foul. And how about DeMar DeRozan, what he does and being so strong, attacking the hole, and DeMarcus Cousins inside using his big body in the post. Those come to mind the quickest, using their skill set to draw fouls on other players, because there's an art to it.
The Lakers on D. They've led by as many as 14 points. To the inside. Aldridge, the pass to DeRozan. The lead now in single digits. DeRozan's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you want to talk about high-volume scores. Just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
Here's Hart. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Tries again. Los Angeles with another miss.
He's been off target for the most part, but it hasn't held them back as a unit.
Here's Murray. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. San Antonio shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw good, Murray. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Gay, right side. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Murray.
Got to be aware of Gay's passing. He's constantly looking to set up his teammates in their spots.
And the Lakers call time here.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Beasley comes in for Lance Stevenson, and Ball subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Ball against Murray. Ball kicks to Kuzma. The dish to Beasley. Back to Kuzma. Poked away. Stolen by Gay. Ball against Murray. Outside DeRozan. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Beasley's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
San Antonio with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's the Lakers with it. 4-point game. Ball against Murray. Ball, the pass to Kuzma, and stolen by Gay. In transition, here come the Spurs. Murray against Beasley. Stolen by McGee. Kuzma with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against Denver. Hart kicks to Ball. And Hart has it in the corner. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hart's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Spurs trail by 7. Right at the free throw line. Beasley with the rebound. Beasley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Ball against Murray. Now here's Ball. Tight defense on him. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4. San Antonio's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Knocks it loose. Here's Kuzma. He's got 8. Beasley dishes the ball. The tray. Hart, no good. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. And the basket by DeRozan.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Murray against Ball. McGee a screen. Ball kicks to Hart. Passes it to Kuzma. Over Aldridge. Misses off the right iron. Spurs trail by 7. And finished off by DeRozan.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Ball, the pass to Hart. Now here's Ball. McGee a screen. It's Kuzma top the key. Over to Saul. Los Angeles with another miss.
Hey, look, that's what they want. The ball is in his hands in the post. Just didn't have the touch that time.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. For San Antonio, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Pau Gasol. And then for Los Angeles, Zubac is checked in for JaVale McGee. And LeBron subbed in for Kyle Kuzma. He doesn't get the second one. Chris, when you were playing, you moved between a couple teams. What's the hardest part about getting traded that fans may not understand?
One is your ego. You don't want to usually leave. If you didn't ask for a trade, you don't want to leave that town, that city, the fans, or the players that have become friends. If you happen to be a parent, think about it. Your kids may be switching schools in the middle of the year. What if you have a kid that's in his senior year in school and you have to be traded and you may have to take the family with you? So many just tough situations for individuals and for families. The bond you develop with fans in the city and players, members of the organization is very strong. And so it's a lot of times it's shocking and hurtful. It's how quickly can you adjust because that new team wants you and needs you badly.
Good insight.
He's lucky his teammates have picked up the slack for him. I mean, his shooting has been horrific.
Murray kicks to Aldridge. Outside DeRozan. Back to Aldridge. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Oh, look at that awareness of Ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
Here's Murray. He's got 5. 1:33 left in the second quarter. Gay against LeBron. Beasley with the steal. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for him.
Okay, it could be. Take a great defensive play. Follow it up with a big-time dunk. That'll always get a team fired up.
Could easily have been an and one there. James converting through the contact.
Spurs trail by 5. They set the pick. Murray the pass to Gay. He kicks it to Aldridge. Over Beasley. Here's Poeltl. And the rejection by Zubac.
And 2 for 1. That's what they'd like to get right now.
Yeah, this could come down to the correct play call. But let's see what they do right here.
Here's Ball. Makes it off the glass. Now it's a 7-point Laker lead.
He has the size to be a factor inside. Ball doesn't shy away from testing his luck from there.
Outside DeRozan. Here's Poeltl. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the Lakers get called for the foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
shooting 2.
No good on the free throw.
And Pirtle is a massive guy, someone that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks at the bucket.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Cunningham, he's checked in for Aldridge. Bellinelli comes in for Rudy Gay. Walker's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Mills in for Murray. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Bellinelli against James. Pass the ball. Jacks up a 3. He can't get that one.
Well executed. Great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Yeah, coming off of a good pick, you want to get that. When he gets the separation he needs, I know he would love to have that one back.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
Oh, man, that is important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot. And we got offensive rebounds as well. Get us some second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Good to have you back. Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They've got the 7-point lead. Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
You know what, Ernie? I got to stand up on this one. I salute to their bench. Man, once the starters came out, man, the others just came to life. You got to love seeing that kind of contribution come from the others. Man, they look beautiful tonight.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about the Spurs?
Well, I think their problem is rebounding, Ernie. You know, when you're trying to come back in a game, every possession counts because each possession can turn into points, and you need to cut that deficit quickly.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
The second half just about to get going here. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
And through the first 2 periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to, just a slasher's mentality.
Yeah, when you're trying to check a guy like that, you have to move your feet laterally, defensively. That didn't happen.
And here is Ball. Starting off the second half, here's Luke Walton's 5. We've got Lonzo Ball. Beasley is out there with LeBron James. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Hart in at the 2. From 12 feet out and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
LeBron taking what's offered from mid-range. Throughout his career, he's all about the best shot available.
Spurs trail by 9.
Well, the big story in the offseason was LeBron's free agency. You knew that there would be a ton of rumors flying around about where he might end up. Honestly, I'm sure he's glad it's over with and can once again focus on the court.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, LaMarcus Aldridge and the Spurs got through some tension in their relationship early on. Now, Greg Popovich said, it became apparent that it really was me. He'd been in the league for 9 years. I'm not going to turn him into some other player. That was just silly. So we took care of it, and he's been fantastic. Guys?
That's why Pop is the best in the business, DA. He's always going to figure it out. Thanks. Gay misses. And for LeBron, it's really about the media circus, Greg, that surrounds him when he's a free agent.
And boy, it's hard because his free agency is the story in the NBA. Honestly, maybe the story in sports. The decision he made with this team completely shaped and shifted the outlook of the entire league. All other free agents and teams were just waiting to see what he'd do before the dominoes start to fall.
That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Aldridge. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And Beasley, here we go. Here's Hart. The Lakers keep it alive. Fresh 24. Shoots over DeRozan. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Hart's got the lead up to 14 now for the Lakers. Outside DeRozan. Kicks to Murray. Aldridge with a screen on Ball. Now here's DeRozan. He's guarded closely. Clock at 4. Over Hart. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Yeah, but here's the problem. They play team ball. So if you pay him too much attention, that just leaves other guys open, and it's too difficult of an adjustment to make.
James. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And he recovers it. Now here's DeRozan. Not a lot of room. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And Los Angeles with some changes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Beasley. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Ball. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And Pau Gasol really on the tail end of what has been a Hall of Fame career. He's a 2-time champion, international star. Nothing left to prove, but still manages to put up points with his sharp approach to the game.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Murray against Rondo. Right side Aldridge. 6 on the shot clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his 5th foul. And with Pau Gasol, even after almost 2 decades in the league, Greg, he is still a very effective player.
You know, Pau just never seems to get credit for how smart a player he is. When he makes a play on offense, he knows exactly how a defense will react, what will open up, and what the best options are. Kobe knows just how great a teammate Gasol is, and Gasol's knowledge of the game really on an elite level.
And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Murray's got 7. Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd quarter of play now. James kicks to Stevenson. Over Gay. Los Angeles with another miss. Spurs trail by 8. Outside DeRozan. Gasol passes to Gay. Good looking screen by Gasol. Deep 2 from Murray. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Well, sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
Gay dishes to Murray. Aldridge a screen. And Murray. Here we go. McGee with the block. And they'll keep possession. Aldridge a screen. Knocked away. Here's Gay outside. The Lakers with the rebound. McGee's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Stevenson passes to LeBron to end the drought, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Well, I only got one thing to say. I mean, if you hate LeBron, keep hating. I mean, didn't he accomplish everything he wanted to in Cleveland? He brought them their first chip in 50 years, took them to multiple finals. I think it felt that he could make the switch to the Lakers with a good conscience. I mean, it's hard to argue that he didn't give Cleveland everything he had at this time. I mean, it was just time to move on.
And he makes the first. And for LeBron, this decision to come to L.A. was less about C-Webb, his legacy, and more about his life.
I mean, he wanted a new challenge. Let's think about it. He gets to play in the West for the first time. That's a different style of play. I mean, it's the biggest market he's ever been in. He can take advantage of life off the court for once. I mean, he's close to his son who plays in high school in L.A. You know he's a family man. And the Lakers had a lot to offer LeBron beyond basketball.
And the leadership James brings to this team is incredibly valuable. When things get tight, they look to the king to provide for them.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Los Angeles leading by 7. He dishes it to Stevenson. Rondo passes to James. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Spurs have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the 3rd. Here's Murray. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Rondo. LA has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Aldridge against LeBron. Outside for Rondo. Back to LeBron. Over Aldridge. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And Lance Stevenson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. C-Webb, I think of when you entered the league and how much the league has changed since your entry. In your mind, going back to your rookie year, I'm sure you can count many ways that the NBA has improved the game.
Yeah, and the NBA to me has always been a step ahead. It's been a leader as far as where sports in general should go. I mean, we're truly a global game now. I mean, just imagine where the game is going to be in 20 years. The growth of overall player salaries, the value of franchises. And to me, again, the biggest improvement has just been the evolution of players. It's been thanking a guy like Larry Bird, who was 6'9", shooting threes, and today we have Kevin Durant, 7-foot shooting threes. It's players getting better. The dribbling of Isaiah Thomas back in the Piston days to the dribbling of Curry, Kyrie, John Wall. Today, it's the evolution of the players to me that's been so exciting, along with the growth of the league overall.
So it's the Lakers now, following the three-pointer by San Antonio. From 8. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Lakers have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
Yeah, last season, around 71% of the free throws made. And you know what? That has to be a point of emphasis this year.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shot.
That free throw good from Lance Stevenson. And some changes here for the Spurs. Pirtle, he's checked in for Aldridge. Cunningham comes in for Rudy Gay. And Walker subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. All free throws good from Lance Stevenson.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And Mills kicks to Cunningham. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Now here is Pirtle, guarded by McGee. Pirtle sets the pick for Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rondo with the steal. And now the fast break. Rondo with the ball. The feed to Caldwell Pope. Shoots over Walker. Los Angeles with another miss. And Marco Bellinelli, a player who has always been able to light it up from outside.
And Belly has been on so many teams in his career, but is always a wanted commodity due to his shooting. Very quick and easy way to add outside shooting to a team. He can honestly play a long time just on how badly teams need shooting in our league.
And that one falls for Bellinelli.
Oh, I love the intensity from Bellinelli. So confident. He plays the game with a real panache.
Both free throws good from Bellinelli. See Webb, when Marco Bellinelli's on the floor, he has 1 goal. Stretch the floor out for everyone else on offense.
Bellinelli is still a great weapon to bring off the bench in order to give a lineup a little bit more from deep. I mean, he's a great free thrower, and when he gets going, he really gets hot.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive attitude Stevenson brings to the table. He's not going to sit back and settle for jump shots. If he can attack the basket, he will.
And there's the call on James. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Spurs have made a little more than half their free throws today, 7 of 12.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
That's good from Walker. And so Walker nails both of them.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Pass to LeBron. Lets it go from 11. That shot off. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
You know, I don't like to use the word shock, but that was a shocking result for me. Nobody saw that one coming. To lose to that team was surprising enough, but to get blown out like that?
Almost beyond belief, Greg. I mean, even on a bad night, you think they'd at least be competitive.
And how good is Rondo in terms of the focus at the rim? Doesn't matter how much contact there is. He's just got that ability to finish.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers.
One shot.
And that one misses.
And there's no denying that Rondo is a wizard with the ball. Exceptional at exploiting holes in the defense.
That was all about the assist. Great pass to set up the shot.
Los Angeles leading by 4. On the wing, James. It's stolen by Bellinelli. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
For San Antonio, they have made 9 free throws in the game, 14 attempts. And he makes the first.
For Luke Walton, he's definitely a coach players like to play for. I mean, it helps that he was a player not too long ago. Both stars and role players appreciate the candor and the opportunity he provides them.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Now Rondo. LeBron left side. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Pirtle with the steal. And Bellinelli kicks to Mills. Can't hit from in close. And with Walton, you hear players talk about the leeway that he allows them.
And that extra bit of trust Walton gives goes a long way. It's why so many rookies have been able to flourish under him. Young players develop when you let them learn on the fly, and Walton has done a good job in creating that environment.
So it's the Spurs now after the basket by Los Angeles. But they recover it. Pirtle, the pass to Walker. On the wing, Bellinelli. Pirtle sets the pick for Bellinelli. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Los Angeles leading by 4. Rondo at the elbow. Rondo is screen on Bellinelli. He used that pick to perfection. James has got 8 points in the quarter.
And James prepares himself for every situation. Excellent at being in the right spot off the pick.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. First one falls for him. Michael Beasley. He's checked in for Los Angeles. Lonzo Ball comes in for Rajon Rondo. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Lakers leading by 5. Here's Kuzma. That shot, no good. Walker with some nice D. San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. That free throw good from Walker.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And so Walker nails both of them. 1:43 left in the third. Now here's Ball, covered by Mills. Ball kicks to Kuzma. And there's the pass to Caldwell-Pope. Here's LeBron. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Walker in the corner. Pass to Pirtle. Mills with it, covered by LeBron. There's the screen, and here's Walker outside. Hands it from downtown. Walker's got it all tied up now for San Antonio. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Beasley outside. Caldwell-Pope on the wing. Walker with some nice D. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
And Mills kicks to Walker. Now here's Mills, guarded closer. Stolen by Caldwell-Pope. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Beasley, and the basket is good. Beasley's got 8 points.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Walker against Caldwell-Pope. And Walker kicks to Mills. Shoots over Ball. No good on that last second attempt there. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. For moments during that quarter, it felt like a one-man wrecking crew. It seemed he was doing everything out there. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, but it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The 4th quarter of action getting started. San Antonio trailing here. Cunningham is out there with Pirtle. Then there's Bellinelli. Then it's Mills. And it's Walker in at the 2-guard. That's the San Antonio 5. Goes back up. And Pirtle lays it up and in. Pirtle's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Spurs. And Dante Cunningham gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Walker against Caldwell Pope. He kicks it to Ball. Beasley sets a screen for Ball. Lock at 6. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. The Spurs shooting about 42% so far. And the wide open shot from Bellinelli. They grab their own miss, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And the Spurs with some changes. Pau Gasol, he's checked in for Cunningham. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Patty Mills. And the Lakers also making a change. Hart's checked in. Now here's LeBron. Beasley outside. It's stolen by Bellinelli. And here we go, Murray heading to the hoop. LeBron with the block.
James is just a sensational shot blocker. You better check your rear view mirror when you're drawing to the hole.
San Antonio making a switch here. DeRozan's checked in. Shot from the inbound. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. 24 points for DeMar DeRozan.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
There's the screen. Now here's Ball. And Hart has it in the corner. 6 to shoot from 15 feet away. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Ball.
Step in the right direction. It's huge whenever Ball finds a way to capitalize from the mid-range.
Outside, Bellinelli. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Beasley's got his 6th rebound on the night.
It's been a rough game for him, but it won't sting too bad as long as they hang on to the lead.
LeBron passes to Kuzma. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
The movement and the shot selection are good there, but you can't hit them all.
Up top, DeRozan. And he uses the glass on the layup. DeRozan's got the lead up to 4 now for the Spurs.
Well, he's reason number 1 there in front. I mean, his shooting has been almost flawless.
LeBron kicks the ball. Kuzma sets a screen to the inside. It's stolen by DeRozan. Murray against Ball. Yep, that one goes. And the Spurs lead by 6.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Timeout called the Lakers. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
There should only be one thing they're talking about in this timeout, trying to deny him the ball in the paint before he does any more damage.
Well, Marcus Aldridge, he's checked in for San Antonio. Gay comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, I listened in on what Luke Walton said to his team. He told the guys, I know you can do it. Make every possession count and watch how things go our way. Kevin?
Now here's James. Gay with the block.
And Gay has put a ton of work into his defense over the years. Specifically, it's how he times blocking those shots.
No good from Gasol.
That's just a quick move to the 10 and an even quicker reaction by the D to stop him.
Here's Kuzma, and the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
That's just an attack mindset. I love it. Game on the line. He's out competing guys.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, Kuzma. And what a draft day steal for the Lakers, who were able to get Kyle Kuzma, who had been drafted 27th overall.
Yeah, Kuzma came into the league far more polished than anyone expected, and you have to credit the young man's hard work and how he was able to make such a big splash that rookie year. And with how hard he works, Kuzma is going to be an impactful player in this league for a long time.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And for being the 27th pick in the 2017 draft, Kuzma has made his mark early, already surpassed expectations. You rarely see a player enter the NBA as polished as Kyle Kuzma did. I mean, he goes beyond the numbers. He simply looked like a 5-year vet from the get-go. He has the makings to be a pretty good player with the start.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
The first one falls. And Chris, for Kuzma, he has said he is striving to be one of the greats.
Well, Kuzma is a very versatile scorer and plays like a star already. Now, look, he's great with his jump hook or in any ISO situation. He's already exceeded the expectations, but hopes to do even more in the near future. But I would caution you. Your sophomore year, everyone has scouted you and they know you're good. Just be ready.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
And DeRozan kicks to Gay. Just 5 to shoot. Jumper off the screen. Bullseye. And the Spurs lead by 4.
Oh, come on. You have to commend the way Gay sees the floor, especially how he sees available space off of pitch and capitalizes.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And San Antonio called for the foul.
2 shots, gentlemen. 2. Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. San Antonio's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Murray. To the paint. And that's going to be a treble.
And really, he played mistake-free basketball up to that point. That's the only time he's turned it over so far.
The Lakers trail. Kuzma sets a screen. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan. And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Kuzma inside. Aldridge is there.
And the wingspan of Gay helps alter shots. Terrific at just pestering scores.
DeRozan, good, and the assist goes to Murray. That's 28 points for DeMar DeRozan.
It's just been one of those nights for him. He got into the floor of the game and has not lost his touch.
Hart the pass to LeBron. Over Gay. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from LeBron.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
But he's showing you he wants to close this game out. That's an attitude that he brings and is appreciated by this team.
Now here's Murray. 6 to shoot. Back to Aldridge. Pass to DeRozan. Over Hart. Kuzma pulls it in. Lakers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Here's McGee, and Hart has it in the corner to take the lead. Doesn't go for it. Nice D from DeRozan. The Spurs shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Murray kicks to Gay, and he's good on the 3-ball. Gay's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Well, that's because they made a concerted effort to get the shooters involved. Now they've built up the confidence.
And an example of using momentum to your advantage. LeBron inviting the contact, and he comes out the winner.
Murray against Ball. Here's DeRozan. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. DeRozan's got 30.
He continues to be their go-to guy. If they close this game out, his stamp will be all over this one.
Ball kicks to Kuzma. That's in, and he's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Even under pressure, Kuzma keeps his concentration, refusing to let the defense alter his shot in the paint.
Aldridge with a screen on Ball. Gay outside. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Aldridge misses.
Does well to burrow his way into the post, but loses his touch on the finish.
Ball, the pass to McGee. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists now tonight.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Now here's DeRozan. Inside, here's Aldridge, and Aldridge slams it in.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Well, I know he's not the #1 priority for the defense, but they still got to give him some attention, guys.
Murray outside. Kicks to Aldridge, and the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him. Rajon Rondo is checked in for Lonzo Ball. Rudy Gay on the wing. Pass to Aldridge. Shoots over Kuzma. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. 12 points for Aldridge.
His mid-range game is what sets Aldridge apart from the other bigs in our league. He's about as accurate a shooter as you'll find among players with his size.
Rondo gets the bucket.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. They set the pick. Murray kicks to Aldridge. Out to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gay, and it's off the back rim. No good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Rondo against Murray. The kick out to LeBron.
Yeah, and that's number 5. One more, and he is going to be done for the day.
That free throw missing. Second free throw, no good. San Antonio leading. Murray, the pass to Gay.
Jumped out of the gym. And Gay loves putting on the show when the time is right. The way he leaves the floor for these slams is just simply breathtaking.
And a great second look there. Another Unleash Chaos replay. Brought to you by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. Basket counts.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Good looking screen by Gasol. Now here's DeRozan. He's tightly guarded. Off with the layup.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's Hart. DeRozan defending. Stolen by Gay. Feeds it to DeRozan. Unloads from 13. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Rondo. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Bellinelli, he's checked in for San Antonio. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And the Spurs with possession. Aldridge's screen. To the inside. Over Rondo. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. It's on Rajon Rondo. And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge. Los Angeles making a switch here. Ball's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
As confident as it gets at the line. He wants to be up there in a tight ball game.
And there's the pass to James. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Marco Bellinelli picks one.
Instincts, the power. I mean, James remains a dominant figure on both ends.
Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that ties the game up. So making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
Yeah, good job. When it's this close, the team that wins the free throw battle might win the game.
Here's DeRozan. San Antonio again missing. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Ball no good. It's tipped. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here's DeRozan. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. DeRozan's got 16 points here in the second half. A minute 20 left in the 4th quarter. Passes to McGee. Here's Ball. Misses off the left iron. And San Antonio shooting about 42% so far. DeRozan in the corner. Back to Bellinelli. Sinks it.
Now, that is cold-blooded.
Well, we want people to tune in, don't we? This is what they're tuning into. Big moments.
McGee sets the pick for LeBron. The 3. Offensive rebound. Right wing. Here's Hart. It falls. And oh, that was an enormous 3-pointer. And a big play there to mute the crowd.
And guys, the only noise we're hearing now is coming from the visitors' bench.
San Antonio calls timeout. And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots, and also finishing strong.
Outside DeRozan. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. James with it. He kicks it to Ball. Back to LeBron. To the wing on the left. Launches it. No good from three-point territory. San Antonio calls timeout. Outside DeRozan. They could win it. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, if you're just joining us, the intensity has really heated up in this one as we watch this one go now to overtime.
Here we go.
And the Spurs start out with the ball. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Lonzo Ball out there with Hart. And it's McGee in at the 5 down low. The Lakers shooting at 46%, making some buckets. James kicks the ball. Bellinelli against LeBron. And that misses. That would have put him up. Spurs shooting for the game at 42%. Back to Murray. Got a hand on it.
Solid shot blocker at his position. Ball slim. It allows him to make a difference on this end.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
The Lakers trail. Kuzma sets a screen. Here's James. Shot is good off the back rim and in. LeBron's got 24.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Bellinelli with a screen on Ball. Pass to Aldridge. Gasol a screen. Out of bounds. The Lakers will take possession. Well, overtime basketball, a minute and a half played so far. And McGee kicks to Hart. Kuzma passes to Hart. Drills the three-pointer. And it's a three-point Laker lead.
Hey, look, the D has to be talking out there. They can't make threes that easy for them.
Outside Aldridge. Aldridge a screen. Aldridge sets up the pick now for DeRozan. And off the front iron, and in it goes. DeRozan's got 34 points.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Ball kicks to Hart. He's looking for LeBron and finds it.
Love the attitude of James. When it's an important moment, he demands the rock and delivers.
Here's Murray. Pass to Gasol. And here is Aldridge. Shoots over Kuzma. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to just one on the bucket from LaMarcus Aldridge.
Oh, perfect execution. The size mismatch was there, and they went right at it.
Yeah, and at this stage, that's just what you need to do. You got to get those high percentage looks.
Now here's James. The pass to Kuzma. Back to LeBron. Over Bellinelli. A shot by LeBron. No good. The Spurs have gone 3 for 5 for their shot since we got started here in overtime. Murray kicks to Bellinelli. Pass to Gasol. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Murray, the pass to DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Lakers. James has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. The shot's good from McGee.
Excellent court awareness. James has always had terrific instincts as a playmaker.
Overtime basketball, a little under 3.5 minutes into it. Murray kicks to DeRozan. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Ball against Murray. Ball dishes to LeBron. And that one, good. Now it's a 5-point Laker lead.
And James loves these big moments. He isn't afraid to shoot it when the game is on the line.
Good looking screen by Gasol. And DeRozan kicks to Murray. Back to DeRozan. Down low, Bellinelli. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Rudy Gay's checked in for Bellinelli. Here's DeRozan. Rebounded by McGee. For Los Angeles, they've gotten things started superbly in overtime, hitting 5 of the first 7 shots. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
2 shots, gentlemen. 2.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. Unable to get the second one.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
And here's the Lakers. They're on a 12-4 run. And the dunk by James.
Just terrific determination. First, compiling the lead, and now building on it.
Oh, man, and this is late in the game. It's tough for a team to come back. Everything has to fall into place.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They trail by 8. 34 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, they got to get straight to the hoop, then a foul immediately.
Right side, DeRozan. Gay with no one around. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And it's great to have a player like Gay in these stretches because he embraces pressure. Just so calm and confident in the waning moments of the game.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Jumping on the chance to up their lead at the line.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're down by 7. 27 seconds left in overtime. And the Spurs with possession here. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Walker kicks to Pirtle. There's the triple. Gay can't get it to go.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They'd used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
He's stepping to the line knowing he has a chance to seal the deal, and he does it.
Gay kicks to Walker. Hands it from downtown. And so the Lakers take the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, LeBron, congrats on the win. What do you think made the difference tonight?
Defense. We made our mark defensively. We understand that for the long term, we have to defend at a high level. We've been doing that.
It does start at that end, LeBron. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.